Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
President Trump touched down in Japan and witnessed something spectacular. He and Melania did not expect this, but you can only imagine how happy they were to see this nifty surprise that the military had waiting. The President and First Lady were probably nervous and anxious as their plane landed in Tokyo, Japan. Any feelings of anxiety would quickly be calm when they saw what was waiting for them. A few feet from the plane and they witnessed something that reminded them of what the mainstream media has been avoiding all along. Donald Trump and his First Lady Melania arrived to an extremely warm welcome from the military at Yokota Air Force Base. They were presented with nothing but cheers and smiles, an exemplary display of respect. One can only hope our own military would return the favor upon Japanese leaders visiting America. A true sign of alliance to each other as our militaries and leaders bond in unison to reinforce any doubt that true patriots will stand tall and together against any threat from North Korea or any other formidable foe daring to question our strength and unity. Trump's plans in Japan are to reinforce the work his administration put in place. As reported by the White House website, President Trump plans to use this trip to build on the work that his administration has already accomplished. The administration's efforts to deny terrorists safe havens, cut off their funding, and discredit their ideology have contributed to great accomplishments, including the liberation of Raqqa and Mosul, the opening of a new counter-finance center in Riyadh, and the historic speech by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman calling for a return to moderate Islam. President Trump will take full advantage of this trip to build on this positive momentum and reaffirm the importance of a free and open system where all independent nations are strong, sovereign, and free from the threats of terrorism, coercion, and nuclear war. Trump would like to enforce all efforts to prohibit terrorists from having safe spaces while cutting off their funding. He'd like to ensure that neither ideology has any merit nor contributed to any great accomplishments. This should build on the positive momentum set in place by previous actions. The White House website further reported that President Trump's goal consists of focusing on three main goals: the denuclearization of North Korea, an open Indo-Pacific region, and advanced reciprocal trade. Each of the three items holds vast importance in what they're setting to accomplish. In particular, the denuking of North Korea protects areas around them who might be threatened by the thought of a nuclear war or attack upon their land. No one would like to see anyone be nuked, but building tensions could lead to that if an unstable leader goes off the rails and loses his mind. It's highly unlikely that will happen, but there's simply no reason to chance it. Nations must be free of nuclear weapons. The president's trip will focus on three goals: strengthening international resolve to denuclearize North Korea, promoting a free and open Indo-Pacific region, and advancing American prosperity through fair and reciprocal trade. President Trump will stress the United States' commitment to the complete, verifiable, and permanent denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula and will call on all responsible nations to act now to ensure that the North Korean regime cannot threaten the world with nuclear devastation. Trump also wants to spark business and economic booms by expanding on trades and relations with partners in the Indo-Pacific region. Any and all trade should be fair and equal to each receiving end. To have fair trade across continents keeps business moving and provides jobs and economic success, which is beneficial to all. The president will underscore America's openness to expanding economic relations with partners across the Indo-Pacific region who share our commitment to free, fair and reciprocal trade. He will highlight the benefits of a free and open system and emphasize that those governments that unfairly subsidize their industries, discriminate against foreign businesses, or restrict foreign investment should play by the rules and commit to economic reform. American success is important and partnerships with other countries are extremely important. When President Trump leaves his first trip to Japan, then he'll hopefully leave with a feeling of success that will only lead to future endeavors in trade and a stronger alliance with Japan. American allies are extremely important in the form of war and business. The world needs cooperation on all fronts, both fair and even, and that is the key to success with trade, war, and everything in between. The world needs strong allies, strong business partners, and everyone on the same page to keep things going in the smoothest way possible. This is a trip Trump won't forget. It's a trip where he and Melania witnessed something amazing with the soldiers in Japan. Hopefully, it's a trip that leads to extremely powerful alliances and world business partnerships. Follow us on Facebook at Freedom Daily.